Alright guys, we should be live. How's it going today? Hopefully you guys are having a good day. And welcome to the channel if you're new. It is currently July 6th, 2025. And we're back on FU7KERSON'S Creative Community World. And I have a little bit to update you guys on because I have done some stuff off camera or off video. As you guys can see, I have finished the outline to this house. The roof is also done. The only thing that's not done is the up top windows to the second floor. I'll be coming back to this building in the future to figure out what kind of designs I want to do for this building. But yeah, the building looks pretty good. I was able to get the roof done. And I basically used polished andesite, stone brick, and I kind of just did 2 layers rotating out. So I did 2 polished andesite, 2 stone brick, 2 polished andesite, 2 stone brick. 2 polished andesite, 2 stone brick, and I finished out with polished andesite. Yo, what's up, Michelle? What's up, Butcher? How are you doing tonight? I also was able to do some pathways around the newer house here that we were able to accomplish today. I did this off video. As you guys can see, though, this building looks pretty cool. Just a modern looking house. I'm going to eventually come back here and do another pool back here. I'm also going to probably do some pathways just leading around the house. I did these like bigger pathways for like just people walking around the neighborhood. This is the actual sidewalk. But if we keep going this way, doing good, that's good to hear. What it currently looks like. 11 p.m. for you. Yeah, you live in a different time zone. And you also will be able to see that I also updated the street lamps all the way down to the 4-way intersection, which is kind of cool. I was able to do the 4-way intersection a couple of streams ago, and we are now officially caught up with the street lamps. I also was able to start working on a brand new house design, which is going to be right here. And I haven't decided what I'm going to call this building, but if you look closely, it looks like a 2, a lowercase I, and a 5, depending on which way you look at it. 2I5. I'm going to call this the 2I5 building, but it's going to be a house. I'm doing alright. I also like how the reflections show the letters and the numbers. Kind of cool. You can see a 5, you can see an I, you can see a 2. If you look at it close enough, it does have a nice look to it, I think. So I'm pretty much just going to be working on outlines today for the rest of the evening. I had a pretty rough morning stream, not going to lie. However, we're going to go ahead and try to bounce back and get this one off on a good note. Okay, so we're over here now. As you can see, I think this is caught up to where it needs to be. Everything looks good. We now have to do this again, though, on the other side. So basically, we have to use this right here. It goes up. Let's see here. So it goes up 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's right. We're going to go down now. I think it's like at least 4 blocks. So it should look something like this. We're going to take this one area at a time, by the way. 2, 3, 4. So there should be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then now we're going to go ahead and take this down. And then this is going to be open right here. This is going to be a window. Should look something kind of like this. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but the window, more importantly, is going to go right here. If I was to go on this side, you can see that it's pretty much the same pattern. Same pattern. And we're not going to flip it. Hello, tea holder. Can you invite me? Maybe here in a little bit. Right now I want to get some more of this done. I actually think... Let's see here. 1, 2. So we can do right there. So this goes up like this. Goes down. This comes up. Should be a 3-block window, 3x3. Goes up towards the top part of the window, then it goes over by 3. So I think it does this number, if I'm not mistaken. We can also cross-reference. Should be 3 blocks, which it is. On this side, got your 3-block window, 3x3. Then you got your single window right here. I like that. Let's go ahead now, though. We have to update the corner pieces. I will invite you guys, but that's not what I'm worried about right now. I just started the stream. Let me kind of get into it. I'm just gonna do this number. Not 100% this is right. What's up? You're also looking sick and you're almost at 3K. Yeah, bro. Yeah. How you doing? Alright, we're pretty much working on... I'm trying to get this to look right. Stay focused a little bit. I think it's right. Alright. I might turn the fan on because it's going to get hot in here pretty quick. Pretty sure I have it to where this is like covered up right through here. Don't quote me on this. And I think it goes out by an additional block. I could be wrong about that though. I'm not good at mirroring images or mirroring walls. So yeah. 1, 2, and then there's a brown concrete wall. 1, 2. That's 3 though. I don't understand. Okay, let's not get confused with this yet. What we can do, honestly. Yeah, fan's going on. It's way too hot. I feel like I'm in like the devil's testicles right now. That's how hot it is in there. Can't focus. Fan's going on. So if you hear the fan, get over it. You sit in the heat for about 2 hours with no fan and get back to me on how you feel afterwards. Alright, so this is what we're trying to do, okay? For those watching on YouTube, we're trying to basically mirror this wall to the other side. We're basically doing a lot of shapes. We were able to get this done a couple of days ago, or a couple of streams ago, and then we just got this kind of done today. The interiors are not going to be done for a while. I'm more or less just trying to get buildings in my city. Right now there's like 4 different POIs in this community world. I guess I'll go ahead and invite the ones that want to play. So we got Copper, I got you, I see Edward. I'm gonna go ahead and start sending out invites. So anybody that's interested in joining, you are allowed to join. So yeah, this is the desert area. This is the community area. Yeah, it's hot, bro. It's hot. Nothing compared to what it would feel like. What happened here? Just got some random ass cheetahs out and about. Okay, so you're trying to... Okay, so we're gonna have to kill some of these guys. Hold on. No, we're gonna have to put these other ones out of their misery real quick. I didn't realize people were spawning animals in. I know that Edward is building a zoo. Or not Edward, there's somebody building a zoo in the community. I think his name's like Nico. Where the hell is the potions at, bro? Oh my gosh, they sound awful. Where do potions? Oh, right here. Okay, yeah, let's take care of these guys. I don't want nothing to be roaming around. Potion of oozing? What the hell is that even supposed to mean? Alright, look for harming. Potion of harming, yes. Alright, splash potion? Nah, I'm not trying to hurt myself. Bro, I feel like a fucking idiot right now. Splash potion. Where are the splash potions? Oh, right here. You can tell I don't play survival, because I don't know what half the stuff is. Alright, let's take care of business real quick. Sorry, little one. Alright. Hey, he's seen what happened to his buddy. He's like, nah, fam, you ain't gonna catch me alive. Alright. Alright, I won't harm the ones that are in your enclosure here. Alright, bro, it was good talking to you for about 3 minutes. You have a great night. supposed to be a WWE ring. I don't really know. He's working on it right now, I think. It looks cool. This person right here is building a zoo. Right now he's got lions. He's got a gorilla enclosure right here. You can barely see the guy, but he's in there. And then we also have, I think he has a tiger enclosure as well. That don't look like it feels good, bro. You might want to go to the doctor. Might have to get taken to the vet soon. Homie's out here just peeking through glass. Alright, so this is what they're doing though. What's up, Edward? This person's building a water slide. I think you're rebuilding it because I don't see the water. You must be rebuilding this because there was water. I remember there being water in these. So people that are wanting to join, this would be the area you'd be invited to play and build in. Basically, I'll spend some time updating the some pathways and giving, you know, people plots to build in. And basically, the goal is to continuously get people up in here building. So if I'm not mistaken, this is Michelle's area. She's in the stream right now. She's building her house. She's got like a little water slide area going. This is Edward's build. He's working on a WWE arena. Over here, this is Nico's build. Nico is basically working on a zoo. He has a little shop right here, and he's still got animals he's going to still be building with. He's got rhinos, alligators, kangaroos, hyenas, brown bears, raccoons, and leopard tortoises. He's going to be basically making a zoo in this little spot right here, which is going to be kind of cool to see how that works. And then somebody earlier joined this world. I don't remember what he was doing, but he basically was working on this. Maybe he'll return back and finish out what he was doing. If not, I can just simply, you know, erase what he did and invite people that are actually going to be active. So yeah, this is the community area. If we go to the desert, I was working on this area before the update, before the Vibrant updates. So everything you see was made before the update. It's not done yet, obviously. But the goal is to basically work on a sandcastle. It's one of my biggest projects, and I'm not working on it purposely because if I did, I'd get burnt out, so we're going to avoid it for now. There's pyramids over here. Back before the update, you were able to actually see the bigger pyramid from this little corner piece right here. I do like the shadow and reflections, though, that the update has to offer. And then Aiden City, which is going to be... Aiden's one of my moderators. If you take this second one right here, to the city of Treatham, this is Aiden City. And if you're in the Discord, he shared pretty much screenshots of his city, and they look amazing at night. As you can see, he's working on a, I think this is a shopping center, and he mentioned something not too long ago about having it to where people would be invited to build in his shopping center, which would be kind of cool to see how that works out. I think out of everything he's done so far in his city, my favorite thing has to be whatever this is. It just looks very cool from high up. Looks very dope. You can tell he's a pretty expert builder though. He's pretty good at what he does. He's building pretty good. This is going to be his equivalency to my sandcastle, probably, when it comes to projects, which is going to be kind of cool to see how that turns out. And then if we go back to the four pressure plates, so it should be, I think, over here. No, I'm actually already lost. I do be lost, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know where. Oh, it's right here. If we take the desert area back, the desert area is like my hub, pretty much. I can basically teleport to different locations. Right now we have my city, Aiden City, the community area, and then the community desert. So 4 POIs. If I was to take this pressure plate, it would take us back to where we were. Yes, sir. And now we're back to where we are. I'll go ahead and invite... Let's see here. I don't think Copper wants to play. If he does, he'll hop in here. I'm not going to invite people unless they're in the stream. That'd be my way of knowing. Okay, so I don't think this is right. At least I don't think it is. Let me just kind of look around here. I'm just making sure I do this right. I think it's okay, yeah. I think for right here, though, it does go out by another one. I could be wrong. I feel like that's not right, though. I'm not good with mirroring. It does. It's right. It goes out by one, but this one's in by one. So this little pillar here on this side will actually be like, I think like this. I could be wrong, though. And then basically, let's go ahead and update these now. So this goes down all the way, connects right here. But more importantly, it also kind of sticks out a little bit more, I think. If we were to compare sides. Yeah, it sticks out by, so it should be out by 2 blocks. And when you look at it, the brown concrete should be indented into the wall. It should be a visible indentation. So yeah, 2 blocks. So right here, I think what I did here is I just filled this in. Like this. Should be about 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, indeed. And then we did, so on the bottom layer, it's gonna be a, so we can do the bottom layer first. Maybe easier for us to understand. It's a 3x3 window, I'm pretty sure. 3x3 window, so that's 2, 3, this will be 4. All we have to do now is take their concrete over top. Fill this in, like this, I believe. This does kind of go back by 2 still. And then basically now we're doing what we did for this side to the adjacent side, or the opposite side. So now it's going to do this number. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take this over, down, and then it goes over by 3. So 1, 2, 3, I think. And then 4 right here. I can also check the coordinates to see if this lines up. So at coordinate 1913, if there's not a brown concrete, it's off, which is at 1914. So that tells me that it needs to go out by 1 more, and then it'll be right. 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. So it should be 6 blocks in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, indeed. So now we can probably go ahead and update this now. And we know it's going to go into the wall like this. We also know this is going to go up. And then, I think I like that, yeah. And then this is going to go over top of this, I believe. At least that's what it shows me from the inside. From the outside, it just looks like this. I gotta remember how the pattern is. The pattern's the hardest part to get down, in my opinion. So if I'm not mistaken, this is the end block right here. So this will go down, go over top, I believe, like that. I don't really remember, but as you can see, it still needs to go out by an additional 1, I think. I'm not 100% on that though. So it should look like this. It looks right, but I feel like this is supposed to connect somehow. Like that, probably. Let me just kind of double down and look. Yeah. And then we're going to fill this in. Just going to take it up like this. And then when we look at it from the inside, you can't see the detail, but on the outside, I just separated down the middle with a 1 layer like this. But it's actually going to go out by an additional layer, if I'm not mistaken. We can go ahead. So I think, yeah, this can be taken up by an extra layer. This goes over top of it now. And then I think this connects. This goes over top. This connects. Kind of makes like a face, in a way. Let me just double check and double down real quick. Yeah, it makes like a face. Should be 4 of these in total, so I think there's another one right here. And then there's going to be another one probably, if I had to guess, right here, if I had to guess. Not 100%, don't quote me. We're kind of going off the top of the dome here. This is off the top of the dome. Everything you're watching, not planned. However, if you look at it from this perspective, obviously there's a pattern that we still got to do for this window. So basically I think it just starts here and it's going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4. And then basically it's going to go over. No, it's not. Yes, it is. So this is the 3x3. However, on that top layer, it goes down by 3. So 1, 2, 3. So this will be like this. And as long as it's 3 here, I'm pretty sure now this can be updated. We need to now basically do this. And then for these inner two, I think it's... Yeah, no, it's just for the inner one. So in the centerpiece one, there needs to be a little bit done here, I think. It's already out by 2 though. Something don't feel right. Did I do this wrong? According to this, it's supposed to go here. But I feel like it's something's off about this. Ooh. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay, so it's only supposed to be out by 2. Which means... Okay, easy fix. The pattern's right. However, there's a certain thing we need to do to make this better for ourselves. The pattern's right, we just gotta go back and change a few things. More or less, this extra layer needs to go. It's only supposed to be 2. If you look at it from a high up distance. I think that's the case, yeah. Yeah, it's a corner piece, and then... So this is supposed to be where this starts. But it's not 3. If you look at it closely, it's only 2 here. It's a corner piece, and it goes down. Over here... So basically, it should do this number. This should be where it goes down. I think. Something's still not right about this. So, this one's further back, this one's closer. Further back, this one's closer. Okay. What did I do here? Something don't feel right about this. I can never mirror images. That's something I struggle with. That's why I'm doing this. If we really wanted to, we could just simply start working on turning this over. So we know it's going to do this number. Okay. And then it's going to go right here. So we got to remember what block is popping out. So the white concrete needs to be the pop out block, not the brown. See, that is should be right. And then it's going to go this way. So this is going to be where the next window goes. It's going to do this number by 3, I believe. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. There should be a block window right here. 3, yep. 2, 3, 4. Take it over, and then down. And that looks like that's right. So yeah, I gotta remember that the pop-out block does still need to be visible. So when we turn this, the white concrete needs to be the visible block here, not this other block we're seeing. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead now. Let's fill this piece in before I get confused, because it will confuse me. The white concrete block is what pops out. We must remember this. Okay. And then for this part, we're just going to fill this in like this. Probably. It's going to be a little bit of corner work to do here. It looks like it's smooth enough for me. Okay, so... we have to curve it back now. Actually, no, we don't. I'm lying. So it starts right here, but it goes over. Yeah. So this should be in line with this window. So at coordinate 2033. 2033. Yep. Goes up by 3 or 4 even. And then it goes down. We can basically use the eye test here. That looks like it lines up before the eye. This is going to be a little bit, you know, it's going to pop out basically. There's really nothing I can do about the blocks popping out like you see, but honestly it could be a blessing in disguise when it's all said and done. Okay, so we have the right idea. The idea is there. We just now gotta finish it out strong. Okay, so this is gonna be where the next part goes, and it's gonna be, I think, ooh, problem? Ooh, that's a problem. Is it a problem? I didn't realize that I had this out by an additional 1. So this side's 4, this side's 3. Let me just kill myself real quick. Let's see. That's 3, that's 4. So the whole building is off. That's where the confusion's setting in. Honestly, it's okay. This makes it more unique. And anybody that wants to bitch about it being unsymmetrical, they can suck my balls. All of them. While we're at it, so I don't care less. As long as it's the same on the front and the back, it doesn't mean... It can still be symmetrical, technically. This side could be 4, this side could be 3, but as long as both sides are the same, it's still technically symmetrical. I could just say I did it on accident, you know? That's the beautiful thing about building. Alright, let's take this up. We now know that this is going to go up. Like this. Let's see here. So 1, 2, 3. I might need to do the window above this so I don't get confused. What? 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 Alright. So this needs to go up. And then this is open. This will go like this. Pretty sure. Then down. Okay, so that's the S. We just made the S again. So we look at it, the S's are in line. The way it's supposed to be. Looks good to me. And then now we're going to do the door. The door goes here. Simply just enough. Going to do this. Nothing too crazy. Like that. Then we're going to take this up. If we can just build, that'd be kind of cool. Hey, yo. Alright. There's going to be an eye here. That's crazy. Alright, yeah, this is not symmetrical, but we're going to still go with it. 2, then 2. So it's basically an 8 if you look at it close enough. 2. And then 2 more here. Yes, sir. So there's the eye. Now we got to do this again. This is going to be a 3 instead of a 4 because my dumb ass can't do simple math. It's okay though. And then we're going to do this. Take it over. And then we're going to do the 2 now. Or the 5. 2, 5. If you look at it closely, there's a 2 and a 5 in that wall. Okay. We're going to simply just take this up. This is going to go all the way down. And then it's going to split here. And then split here. That's not... No. One more. There we go. Hell yeah. Alright. Yeah, it's not symmetrical, but we'll get over it. And now we're going to do this. All the way down to, it looks back right here. Nope, here? Yeah, probably. 1, 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and take this up. Take this up. Should be a 3 by 3 window, and then a 3 tail here. 3 blocks off the tail. And then now we're at the brown. No, we're at this part. It's gonna go up, lag spike. Gonna go up, over. Something like that, and then. Ooh, I see a problem. Is there a problem? There might be a problem. No, there's not a problem. Yes, there is a problem. Wait a minute. Ooh. Okay, so if you look at it. Does that mean it's going to throw this off too? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't throw off the other parts of the build, which is kind of extravagant to me. So basically, if we're looking here, we need to have a white concrete block on this coordinate going all the way up. 2009. At 2009, there should be a white concrete block going all the way up regardless. So according to this, basically what we're saying is this goes all the way up, which means this is going to be smaller, which I think I did catch on to. And then this will be open here, and then yeah, that fixes it. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And it's okay. That fixes the issue that I have come across. Alright, now we're moving on to this part of the build. It's going to be basically the same as the other side. It's going to go up with a tail. It's going to go over. And then right here it's going to go down. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it's going to go up 4. Then it's going to go over. Connect. And then now we're going to simply... I gotta figure out how I connected this. Wait, does this mean this means it's gonna be off then? That's all this means. Everything that we're doing is off. Yeah, basically. I think that's what that means. Ooh, I see the I see okay. We're okay. So according to this, like that. But what's the block that goes right there? Oh, just a white diagonal then. So right here, that don't look right. Something don't seem right. This is supposed to connect here, right? It doesn't. That's a fucking issue. Do I need to move this wall out by 1? I think it's just this far right wall. If we go by the other side, okay, let's just pretend. Let's go by the other side here for a second. So we basically turned it in. The window starts there, or it's supposed to. Ignore my ass. I'm just trying to figure out where I went wrong. I'm going to fill this in like this, so I don't confuse myself. I'm already confusing myself. It's a lovely world we're in. Let me just go drink bleach real quick. Bro, okay, so what we're saying here. Here. Over this. Does it need to be? It needs to be brought in by 1. That's the simple solution to the problem. If we bring it in by 1, we can then do But it's still not gonna be right. Bro, why am I so fucking dumb? Okay. Well. Oh. Maybe I just fixed it. No, maybe I just solved my issue. I think I did. Hard corner. So this would be filled in to avoid confusion. And then now if we basically do what we did for this side to the other side, it just basically goes back and underneath it. Also, probably want to do something right here to cover this up though. Something like that probably. So really this will be filled in like this. Might do something like that, which is going to look a little janky, but it's okay. We're alright. Sometimes if you just work backwards, your problem will resolve itself. So for example, since there's so many blocks here, what I might do to make this, you know, not look like it's, you know, popping out in 20 different directions. That's crazy though. 2 blocks. Maybe just do it right here for like this. Something like that probably. Yeah, okay. That might be the solution to this. However, this is supposed to go over top of this, like that. And I don't even know what I'm doing no more. I don't. The front and back is only supposed to be up on 1. So technically, I don't even need, but the wall pops out right here, so we have to. Just for this part, I guess. It's a video game, who gives a fuck? Alright. So now let's try to fill in this part the best we can. So 3, 2, 3. Okay, I'll try to remember that with my small brain I have. 3. How the like? What am I even looking at here to do this? So okay, what we're saying, 3, then 2, 3, then 2, 3, 2. Okay. This is definitely going to be unique builds only over here. Okay, as you can see though, there's a difference in the depth to these. 2, only 1. So what am I supposed to do? The issue is apparent. I also have to resolve this issue too, because if you think about it, it's still not resolved. The way I had it was like this. It is a nice house, it's just too super complicated, and if it doesn't look right, I'll know. And it will bug the piss out of me until it does look right. Oh. I see the issue. Alright, pay attention. What's wrong with this picture, guys? I'll tell you what's wrong. This right here. So basically, this is in closer. This one's further away. We come over here. This is all together. This is supposed to be indented inward a little bit. So everything we're seeing right here, I think, is the issue. It's supposed to be... So, it's supposed to be here, I think. It's supposed to be indented by 1. Yep, I think I just solved my own Scooby-Doo mystery. We're Scooby-Dooers out here. We solve our problems. We don't run from them. So 5. Okay, but no, this is supposed to be open, right? The middle point is right here. This is not supposed to be here. Is it supposed to be here? No. Okay. No, we're solving the Scooby-Doo mystery. We're getting there. So this is where the window should start. And then at the top of it, there should be a tail that goes down by at least 3, which will leave 4 blocks. I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Okay, I think I solved the issue, though, on why it was looking janky. So now when we take this up and connect it, it will actually make sense. Indeed. And then right here, this is supposed to be indented too, I bet. Yeah, if you look closely, these are further back. In line. The bottom row's in line, the top row isn't, I don't think. It's so confusing. It really is. I don't know what to tell you guys. It's supposed to go back a layer for this. I'm not 100% though, so don't quote me. I think it's supposed to be right here instead. Lined up with this one, pretty much. So when we go to fill this in, this will be filled in. This will be filled in. And then now when we fill this in, and then we go in and do this, that's the way it's supposed to be. When we compare this, yes, indeed. And now when we go to the bottom part on the other side, we need to do what we just did to this again. I think it's already done. If we take this out, like seen here, yeah, I think we just fixed our issue. However, 2. Yeah, okay, it's right. For some reason, this wall's thicker than the other, though. I don't know what the hell I did to get to where I'm at, though, for this to be the way it is. Yeah, see, this is a 2-block wall going all the way down. This is only a 1. I don't know how I managed it, but I think it's through the depth of the brown concrete that we're looking at. So at 237 is a brown concrete wall. If you go up here, this is at 238. This is at 238. 237. 237. So the bottom layer needs to be in. The next layer needs to be out. Needs to be popping out more. Thing is, though, how did I pull off? The concrete's gonna confuse the fuck out of me. It is. It's gonna confuse me a little bit. Also, I'm pretty sure we had more lines. Yeah, we had a line over here. Okay, no, there's a line that goes on this one. There's also a line that goes right here. But I don't understand how I managed to do it to where it's 2 lines. But on this side, it's only 1. What did I do here? So I built this into the diagonal. So the diagonal goes into the brown concrete. This diagonal is not going into the brown concrete. Okay. But it still seems like it's right. But it's not. Hello, Nico. It is so confusing out here, but I think we managed to figure out our issue. So if I fill this in right here, if you look at it closely, that's where it's supposed to be. So we could honestly fix this. This could be a fixable thing we could fix. We just need to pay attention to what we're getting rid of here, okay? What we're about to do here is get rid of a certain layer. This layer is supposed to be brought back by 1. So if you look at it, on this side it's 1 diagonal. On this side we have 2 diagonals. So we need to get rid of everything, I think. This is so fucking confusing, bro. I swear. Why do I do this to myself? You're not even online, big guy. Once you get online, I'll invite you. This side has one diagonal, and it starts the wall. One diagonal, so the wall's apparently supposed to be right here. It's supposed to be right here. For this first one, at least. If we just keep the ones we're supposed to keep, go back and get rid of the ones we're not supposed to keep, we could fix this easily. Okay, so pay attention, this is important. This next part will be open here. And then this needs to be brought in by 1. Everything you see needs to be brought in by 1. I'm pretty sure. So let's get rid of this outer layer. I'm gonna go back and check the world real quick to make sure nobody griefed. It's nothing against anybody, it's just I know how people are. Random people leaving like that raises an eyebrow a little bit. Okay, I think we're good. Just gotta double check. There you are, Nico. I got you. I invited you, Nico. Okay, we're getting there. I've figured out the issue. It's just now gonna be using our brain to fix the issue. So this wall needs to be brought in. Wait, no, it doesn't. It doesn't. No. When we look at this, the wall lines up together, but on the outside, it's because the bottom wall is in, the top wall is out. Does that make sense? So everything on the bottom needs to be brought in by 1. Everything on the top layer can stay where it's at. I think that's the solution here. If that makes sense. It probably don't. Yo, EMF5 Gaming, how you doing, man? So we're bringing this in by 1 to fix our wall mistake here. I'm hoping this will fix the issue. I don't know how this is going to look, though, so let's just kind of be prepared to be upset. It's most likely going to be a headache. You didn't get it. I invited you, I promise. It's on stream. Alright, let's get rid of this for now. Pick block this. There you go. This is so hard to get down. Okay, so we need to remember the bottom layer. When we look at this, the bottom layer is in by an additional block. The top layer is out by an additional block. So in and then out. So this is in. We need to basically now, I think, there's only 1 block going down. So we could probably safely get rid of this now. I think. Okay, so we'd have to bring this in. You're doing good? I'm alright for the most part. Been a pretty boring day. Really haven't been doing much of anything, really. Alright. So when we look at this, all of this needs to go. I'm sure. I'm not 100% on this. Just kind of bear with me here. I used to be able to do this in my sleep. No, I can't figure out what the hell I'm doing half the time. Love my life. We're trying to fix a mistake that is to do with the wall. It's already asymmetrical because I didn't count right when I was building it or brainstorming. Okay. You've been sick for the past few days? That's not good. So when we look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. So 31 blocks. When we turn this like this, needs to be 31 blocks down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. So this lines up. So it needs to line up on coordinate 1910. At 1910 it should line up. 1910. Yes. Then it does this, goes over. Does it do that and go over? It does. But no, it doesn't. Bro, what did I do? Where did I go wrong in life? Okay, no. I guess I'm just... Ooh, I see it. I think. Because you're just entering? What do you mean by that? I think that's right. I really can't tell you. 1910? Yes, 1910. 1910. 1910. Okay, so now we must figure out the Scooby-Doo mystery and why this doesn't look right. So we got one block to work with. Okay, so we get rid of this. All of this needs to go. We're about to make this happen. All the brown concrete needs to go, except for the layer that's behind it. And that should fix the issue. Because as you can see, it looks like this. Entertaining? Yeah, I'm entertaining. I kind of... When I crash out on video games, I crash out. I have some pretty good crash outs, because I get pretty upset over the smallest shit. I'm hoping this looks right. I really don't know. Really don't know what this is going to look like when it's done. Okay, so what's up with this part right here? It does line up though now. So if we do the test right here, so this should be concrete, right? Should be a window, which there is. Is it 2 or 1? I just see 1. I just see 2 on this side. So do I get rid of this then? Is this the issue? Where's the issue at? Wait a minute. Okay, so there's a lot going on here for us to understand. Oh, you're fun to talk to? Yeah, okay. I appreciate that, for real. So now this back wall's... We fixed one wall, but now we have another issue that has arose from the death of our life. Okay, so there's no longer... I don't know. I actually blow my own mind away. You know how many friends? That's okay. You don't need that many friends in life. I don't know. Wait a minute. What coordinate is this on? It does look good, it's just fucking messing with my brain. 1914. 1914. 1914? 1914. So where did I go wrong? Wait a minute. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, and it has a diagonal. 1, 2, 3, 4. The diagonal, according to that, goes right there. And it goes up like this. Okay, we're on to something. But as you can see... Okay, do I have it already there? Something don't seem right still, though. I'm telling you. I think I figured it out. To an extent. The thing is, though, the concrete's supposed to be sticking out on both sides. Right? That is the go here. The concrete is supposed to stick out on both sides. But right here, Wait a minute. Wait, shut up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No. Because that's not supposed to line up with the window. It's supposed to be in the window. I don't even know what I'm going by anymore, bro. Wait, so you're telling me... Okay. No. Hold on. Let's fill this in to avoid confusion. Okay. If we look at this... Okay, let's go ahead and update these as well, I guess, so we don't get too confused. I am doing this from the interior walls, by the way. I don't know if that's the smartest thing to do. Is the middle not meant to be like the sides? No. The middle is supposed to be unique. The thing is, it's already off. If you pay attention to the numbers, this is 3 blocks. This is 4 blocks. So no matter what, the build's already off. I've already kind of just devoted myself to just finish it anyway. So yeah, 4 blocks on this side, 3 blocks on this side. So technically it's still symmetrical. It's just 4 on one and 3 on the other. But I did it for both sides. Everything is symmetrical. It is. What I'm trying to figure out now is why certain things are not popping out the way they're supposed to. So by doing this right here, I'm going to probably figure out better what's going on. That is to go. Let's do something like this. Okay, so we can look at this. The problem is on this side. Because there's 2 white concretes. The thing is, though, if I update this like this, this window needs to line up. 1915 is the centerpiece, right? 1915 is right here. So this is the centerpiece. But it goes... What if I just cover this up? What if we just cover that up? Then the issue now is the front and back are not alike because I didn't do the diagonal properly. I think the sides are right to the best of their extent. The thing is, though, I'm so fucking done with this, bro. See the issue? The back is more meatier than the front. 40 pounds, goodness. I say we just go unique with it. Say fuck it to the bucket, because I'm getting tired of fucking restarting builds and not being satisfied with stuff. You can't even really tell a difference. Like if I was to go over here and place this down in here, it's all the only thing that's gonna matter is that it's gonna be blocking. Wait a minute. Okay, I gotta remember that the bottom layer is supposed to be in further. I think I just inverted it. That's the issue here. I think that's the issue. I don't even know anymore. I think from this perspective, it looks right. If you really look at it, though, it's not. CapCut is making me pay for it now? Yeah, CapCut's a piece of shit. Anybody that uses CapCut, not good. Alright, so... Are these lines here for a reason? I'm hoping so. So as you see where this is back by 1, back by 1. So that's right. But is it though? Hold on. 2 blocks. So this goes back by, it does this number. Does it do this number? Let's just, you know, light this candle, shall we? I don't really know what I'm doing. Let's just light this candle while we're already neck deep into this fuck up, so. Only supposed to be 3. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I don't. You probably would have given up. That's the easy way out. You see how there's a... I really don't know how I'm fucking struggling with a build like this, but... This is supposed to be backed by an additional block. The easiest way to fix this is it's in the pudding. It's in the pudding, chat. And then, for right here... So we need it to be backed by 1 on this one and this one. Okay? We following along here? Backed by 1. Right now it's not. This needs to go here. This needs to open up. I think. Yeah, see how there's already a block here for this? It's crazy. Thing is though, it's still not right. But I see the issue. I do now see the issue. The issue is apparent. Yeah, no, this is... I didn't even pay attention to this. I caught the issue, though. I did. I caught the issue. Yeah. So now we have to do it for this side. There's 2 layers to this. The answer to our problems was here all along. So now by getting rid of this and making this now right here, and then getting rid of this part as well, because this is part of it as well. Yep. Pretty sure that adds up. But does it though? 2 blocks. 2 blocks. Alright, the front and the sides are done. In fact, the build is done. I gotta now do the floor. So let's go ahead and just knock the floor out while we're here. We're gonna do... Let's do a different wood. Let's do dark oak. Let's switch it up a little bit. We've been using spruce wood. I think for this build I want to use dark oak. We've kind of switched up just a little bit. So let's take out the floor. My goal is to get at least 1 more house done. 1 more house. Like, planned out, that is. On the opposite side of the road. Eventually I'll be getting to the point where it connects to the 4-8 intersection. We're gonna rock with it now. There's things about this build that are just gonna have to be unique. I'm just gonna pick block that and fix that. I feel like a lot of our... Not there though.
You ready for tomorrow?
Alright, right now for those watching on YouTube, we're pretty much just taking out the grass and replacing it with dark oak planks. Wait a minute, why does that look the way it does? What? Hold on. Okay, no, that's supposed to look like that? I don't even know anymore, dude. I'm giving up a little bit. Just giving up a little bit. Alright. So I'm just gonna do that. That's gonna be visible though to the eye, which is gonna be annoying. Over here I didn't do it to... Okay, so it's inverted, I feel like. Or not, no, it's just not, there's not no need. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 1, 2, 3. So why... I don't know anymore. There's small mistakes of this that just I keep finding. Does this have to be here? Okay, so there's gonna be a block there. Let's just... Hear me out. So that looks the way it's supposed to. We don't want to do it for this either. Alright, see now that's resolved. Yep. Only thing that I could see that I still didn't fix on this side is this part right here. That helps me avoid confusion. Honestly, this could go too. Something like that. Well, that could be there, I guess. There's a lot going on that I keep fucking coming across. 1, 2. Okay, see how it's flat though? There's no like pieces hanging out. It's cause that. There we go. So that's right. Alright, let's fill this bitch in. Let's just get it going. I'm gonna check my phone real quick, so I apologize if for anything that's going wrong here. Okay. We're gonna get there. I would like to get one more building planned out before I go to bed. Tomorrow I'll probably either be back on this world, just streaming for the hell of it, or I'll be doing Phasmophobia. Or I might do Red Dead Redemption and just play the story mode, kind of wind down before bed, and then whatever I get done, it'll be uploaded. FU7KERSON'S Survival World will resume. It's just I'm not in the mood for survival, and I don't want to half-ass do content on a survival world that I thoroughly enjoy when I'm on there. When the timing is right, I'll be back on that world. Right now, though, is not the time. Let me see if anybody wants to join. No. I gotta say though, the builds that are in this world so far are top tier. Especially in the community world or area. Like, I have a pretty good community. I'll be working on a bunch of different things in the future. I just need to worry about the present though, really. So what? Okay, so that has to be there. But how come there's not one on this side? Ooh, did I catch a mistake? Did I catch a mistake? Wait a minute, that's visible to the eye. Ooh. I don't think that's supposed to be there. Wait a minute, yeah it is. Okay. I'm not tripping. It's supposed to be there. But is it like that for the other side? Is that like that for the other side, though? No. I don't. Oh gosh. Now we're getting into the my OCD, bro. All right, one thing at a time. One thing at a time. I can't. OCD kicks in when I notice small things. Wait a minute, I see the problem. That's supposed to be filled in anyway. It's filled on this side, obviously. This is supposed to be filled in on both sides. But this is not supposed to go down like that though, is it? I don't think that's right. It is. It don't seem like it is. Alright. What kind of door do we want to do for this build? Nice. Alright, let's go ahead and do windows. We're gonna keep it with the black stained glass pane window vibe. I just find it to be, you know, better for us. Alright, let me just fly around and then whatever catches my eye. Let's see if anything in particular catches my eye. Just at first glance, it looks good. I mean, so I do see an issue, and it would be right here. But it's not like that for both sides. See the issue here? Oh. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, I see the issue. This side is right, as far as I'm concerned. It's not going to line up with this, though. This doesn't touch a wall, because I took it back by one. Right? So really, this is supposed to be the way it looks. It doesn't seem like it, but the thing is, it's not indented. Like this one's touching the white concrete. This one's supposed to be touching the white concrete. So to fix the issue, all we have to do is bring it in by one, and then go out and get rid of the outer layer. I think that's the fix here for this. And then for this, it's supposed to be filled in. Yep. So if I was to do anything else with this, 1, 2, 3, and then there's 3 here. So it goes up by 3, and it's a 2 by 3, then it's a 3 by 3, 2 by 3, 3 by 3. So according to this is not supposed to be here, I don't think. It's supposed to be touching it right here, I think. And then the diagonal starts right there. I think that's what we did there. I'll mess with it. Alright, that's good enough for me. Let's start working on the windows. I'm going to be working on stuff as we go here. Just in between. Alright, so yeah, this is going to be 4. And then on the other side, it's going to be 3. You will visibly see this if you pay attention. 3. And that's okay. Yep, looks pretty good. And we got to do the bottom part. Alright, front's done. Ooh. I see where this is doubled down here. I don't know if that's supposed to be like that though. Supposed to line up with the bottom layer. That's all I know. That does not line up with the bottom layer. Ooh. I don't know anymore. So I think this is right. However, this was not. I don't know. I think that's the way it's supposed to look. Yeah. From earlier, that's there because I forgot to remove certain blocks. Pretty satisfying place of windows, I'm not gonna lie. I'll have to do the roof here in a second, and the ceiling. We're big chillin'. Okay, did I just... I think I just blew my own mind away. That's not supposed to be like that. But it's also supposed to be touching the wall. This right side... It's like inverted. It's gonna be a one-story house. It's just gonna be one big story. So like... Oh, wait a minute. I mean... Would it be noticeable? Yes. No, that's how it's supposed to look. Oh, okay. I figured it out. I guess I figured out the mystery, guys. I had one too many Scooby snacks. I've already been live for an hour and 21 minutes. I'll probably go for about another 40-ish minutes. So, do what you can done if you're on here. I'll probably be on here throughout the week. I might do a Phasmophobia stream before I go to bed, or I may just, you know, wait until the week. Try to just wind down, honestly. I don't know. It depends on how I feel. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and fill this in. When I look at this, it does look like it's right. I'm not going to look too much further into it. It's not right, but it is at the same time. It's hard to explain. It's hard to explain. Did you mean to leave? Hit the wrong button. Alright, while we're in here, I don't see anybody on that I could really... You probably logged out then. I think if I start making videos, I'm going to start making videos that are going to be more edited. Like, I'm going to basically take the time to edit them more. So I'm thinking like The Forest, Red Dead, live streams. I don't know. Alright, that's all the windows. Oh yeah. So you're probably thinking, where's the roof gonna be for this? So do we just do this? Take it up like this, like the other ones we've been doing? It's gonna lose its shape all of a sudden. That's okay. Are you? I don't see you on. We're now on the last phase of this build, which is going to be doing the roof. I kind of want popcorn, bro. I really do. I might go get me some popcorn. You're not on. It says you're not on. Somebody's lying here. Somebody's a liar, pants on fire. No. Says you got off. You want to hear me rap the fast part of Rap God? I can do it. Booyah. Alright, now let the fun begin. Because now I gotta figure out what I want to do the roof. So I think first and foremost we just fill this in again. We fill in the ceiling, which would be... I guess it would be here, wouldn't it? Just all of this. It's going to be a nice looking little area once it gets a little bit more developed. Once I get a little bit more builds. You on the Minecraft main screen. You're not on. I don't know what else to say. Probably on my end, but I've got somebody else in here. I'm not going to leave. Plus, I'm only going to be on here for like 30 more minutes, so... I did a pretty lengthy stream last night for like 5 hours. I was able to get a lot done. You are going to be able to see this world come to life more. Yeah, I'll come check out the zoo, since you asked nicely. Hiya! And then we're going to go here. Hiya! And then the zoo is over here. Oh my goodness. Ooh. I mess with this, bro. This hits different. Where you at? There you are. Hey, yo. You're a clown. Let me see if I can get her back in here. It says you're not on. For real, I'm not joking. Do you see your name on this list of people? So homie's got lions, he's got tigers, he's got a gorilla exhibit right here. You can't really see the gorilla unless you really look down. There he is. That's Harambe, bro, I'm telling you. Harambe in the flesh. And then what is this one? Alligator? Alligator Alcatraz? Is this what this is? Alligator Alcatraz? Did you get the inspiration from Alligator Alcatraz? Only people that know politics will know what I'm referencing to. Looks cool, I like it. Nico, by the way, you do need to build your house, bro. You are allowed to build your house. If you don't want to build it in this area, I will literally let you build probably in my city. As long as it's a good looking build, you know. I'm very stingy when it comes to people building in my area. That's why that's where y'all have y'all's own area. I have my area. Aiden has his area. And if we do it right, we should never connect. It would take a little bit for us to all connect after a while. So he's still got a couple of animals left to still do. He's got to do rhinos, kangaroos, hyenas, brown bear, and a raccoon. So he's got a nice little zoo here. And honestly, I'm going to let you guys decide if Nico deserves 10 more animal slots. Did you see the tortoises? Oh! I did not see the tortoises. Oh, they're adorable. That's cool. Bro, I like this. I just now seen the tortoises. I didn't know what this was. I thought it was just you planting trees over here. Look at the little guys, bro. He's got animals everywhere. He's got 2 lions. He's got 2 gorillas. He's got 2 tigers, 2 tortoises, and 2 gators. One's kind of peeking through the window. Oh, he's hungry. Please don't eat me. Please. Alright. Yeah, but if you guys want to see Nico build 10 more exhibits, like 10 more exhibits, I gave him the ability to do 10, 2 animals apiece per exhibit. If y'all want him to have the ability to do 10 more, yeah. I'll let them decide. I'll make a short and let them vote. Or I might even do a poll even, who knows. Or I don't even know if you're supposed to be out of your exhibit. Homie's he's in the glass. I mess with it though. It's a pretty cool build. I appreciate the effort. Alright, let me see if it's fixed. It has fixed. Okay, I'll invite you now. So as you guys can see, this is the community area. What does this do? Oh! For the 4th of July, that's pretty cool. I didn't know I did that. He said something about music. My question is, where do the music be at? It was a long time ago. Let's see. He's not even on here right now, so I should probably not even be in this. It does look pretty cool though. We got a nice little ring going here. I like it. I don't know who built in this exhibit, but like, or not exhibit, in this structure, like in this plot. If they don't rejoin, I might have to just boot them, or just like delete and let somebody else that can build here. This might be Nico's spot right here. He could build here and have his plot or zoo beside it. That might be the move. Or I can even have it to where he can do, if he has another 10, slots for animals, he can do his other 10 exhibits over here. So a total of 20 exhibits. If he wants to and y'all want to see it. This does look pretty cool though. I'm pretty satisfied with the way these are popping out. Alright, going back to the desert, and I'm gonna go to the city now. Or it's not really a city, it's more or less just like 3 very janky looking builds. There's gonna be a height difference for this one, and that's gonna have to be okay. I don't think I have the mental capacity to attempt a second floor for this build. Yeah, I invited you multiple times. I just want stream to know that we're going to be on here for about another 28 minutes. Yeah, no problem. And yeah, guys, anybody watching on YouTube or on stream, if you want to join, all you have to do is send me a friend request or join my Discord. Subscribe, give me your Microsoft account, I'll invite you. But you'll notice that every time I have somebody new join, I make a backup save. Just for the security purposes of just in case somebody's going to be a little bit, a little bit greedy, a little bit of a bitch and grief, so. Which, I mean, if they did grief, I would just basically, blast them on a YouTube short, get their name out there so people know not to add them as a friend. Good way to get them on the blacklist in the community. I do play with my community members, though. Now, this is a Minecraft Bedrock server, which means only 10 people can play. It's not a realm. I want to emphasize this. It's not a realm. It's only available when I'm on. I'm going to keep it that way for a while. If we get to the point where we have more than 10 people wanting to play, I'll just rotate them out. So everybody has a fair chance to build and whatnot. I'm not even gonna lie, this is probably one of my best worlds though, that I've spent the most time on. Alright, so before we even think about doing the roof to this is what it looks like. Not too shabby. I kind of want to do some like trees around this area. I've been doing cherry oak wood trees. They just kind of around the first 2 houses. I really love this fountain design. It really just pops out. What y'all's thoughts about this fountain design? Did I do good on it or no? Such a beautiful fountain. Gonna make it happen. So if I was to do the roof, I would want to do it out of polished andesite, I feel. Keep that same trend going. Polished blocks just look a whole lot better, in my opinion. I'm gonna simply just do like this. You're probably wondering, well, why aren't you actually doing, like, you know, stair roofs where you build up to a point like you have been? Because that time will come where I am building, like, a neighborhood of, like, houses. This is just the start. When I go down another road, it may be different style houses. You just gotta bear with me here, okay? It's gonna be a little different. So I'm gonna go ahead and talk to you guys as the stream is gonna be winding down in about 20-ish minutes about what the week is gonna have to offer for us, basically. My English is not the best for me right now. I don't know what's going on. I'm not having a stroke, hopefully. But the goal is to stream tomorrow. I want to stream every day this week if I can. If I'm not having episodes go out, streaming is still going to be good. We can take shorts from those streams if we have good funny moments, you know? So it's not a completely, you know, lost cause. Videos tend to do better than live streams, though, I'll admit. But I could just take I could take shorts out of the live streams, out of like funny moments or whatnot, crash out moments even. So I'll probably do this tomorrow, and then Tuesday I'll probably try to do Red Dead Redemption 2. Wednesday I might try to do this again. Thursday I might do Red Dead 2. Thursday might be... Can I spawn 2 dogs? Yeah, you could spawn 2 dogs. Everybody can... It's like, if you're not... Okay, so... Nico's building a zoo, so I'm giving him the privilege to build, you know, 10 enclosures with 2 animals apiece per exhibit. That way it doesn't lag the world. Because when I get a lot of people up in here, and they're going to want to build zoos or whatnot, it'll start catching up to us a little bit. They want to basically watch the amount of animals are spawning in. I will allow people to build their houses and have at least 2 pets. So you can have a horse, you can have a dog, you can have a horse and a cat, a horse and a dog. I already said that. You can have 2 cats, 2 horses, it don't matter. After a while though, it'll get to the point where it's gonna lag the world. So we gotta be careful. Yep. Let me kind of get a feel for this. We definitely want to keep it going up. I might run down to Dollar General and get me some food. Give me some snacky stuff. I literally live 5 minutes down the road from where I work. However, I might be looking into a new job soon. I'm going to be spending the rest of the year at this factory that I'm currently at. But then once this year's over with and I get my car paid off, like I said, 26 more Fridays. 26 more Fridays and my car will be paid off if I do a payment every week on Friday. Which means we're not going to be really making money because I got to have snacks and stuff for the week to get through the lunch day or the work day. Lunch day, could you imagine? And then I got other bills to pay, such as insurance. I also have to look into a phone bill and internet bill. Phone bill, internet bill, insurance, car payment. That is literally, like, each week there's going to be a certain amount of deductions for each bill I have to worry about right now. I live with my parents, so... Housing right now is stressful, but living in Kentucky, the houses here are definitely less expensive versus a house in California per se, or New York, $2 per person. Everyone will be able to come down and check it out. How do we get money though? How are we gonna how are we gonna run our economy? What's our economy gonna be based off of? We gonna do like emerald, diamond, paper? How can you earn money as well? Earn money by the amount of builds you do, or by the amount of help you are to the area? It's an interesting concept. You don't know? I don't know either, bro. I have no idea. Let me kind of get a feel for this roof. 2 gold. Man, gold's expensive. Could you imagine carrying 2 gold bars to go to the zoo? Like, to go to the Cincinnati Zoo, for example. You have to have 2 gold bar ingots in your hand. Alright, let's go up a little bit more. Let's go up at least one more after this one. Since this is going to be a 1-story house. I know this over here is 2 stories. Yeah, this over here is still 2 stories. I think. It may not be. It may just be 1. It is just 1. Plus, how would I even separate this into a floor? There's going to be problems with windows, I think. We'll just keep them open for now. Also, I have to figure out what I'm going to do for the windows for the top part of this. So if we do the floor, we would want to do it, I guess. But it's going to have an issue with this window. Ooh. Issues around for days. Yeah, the house differences. You can tell this house is bigger. Cool thing about this is I can basically have it to where there's a pathway leading back, possibly, with maybe another driveway. I could have it to where this road goes down, but there's a big long driveway that goes down to the house back behind this dude's house. Or I could just do a house beside this dude's house and have it the same size. Either way, there'll be more going around here. I want to try to get at least 8 or 9 houses in a neighborhood. That's the go. Depending on size, we could achieve that pretty easily. Alright, one more. Made some pretty good progress today with this world. Spent a lot of time on here too, though. Lots of time going into this. Yeah, it's definitely going to have to be the threshold. If we go up any more, it might look a little janky. We could honestly just take it up to a point. It wouldn't be a bad idea. Let's just see what it looks like when we take it all the way up. Since it's such a small build anyway. Lion. Yeah. That kind of matches the size of the build anyway. We could do it. And then it's going to come to a point right here. Not a bad thing either. It's okay. We want it to come to a point. There we go. This is what we got. Don't look too bad from the other side of the road. Like from this little walkway right here. I envisioned that would be there like that, yeah. That's kind of what I envisioned. So now we need to basically do something all along down through this. Is that a gorilla? Oh, she's probably looking at the zoo. So, what we want to do, we want to get nature stuff out. Let's get different wood, though. I was thinking spruce saplings. We can do like a couple of spruce saplings back through here. Nothing too crazy, obviously. Just enough to where it fills up this like emptiness. Something like that would probably be good. And then we want to get bone meal, which we already have it out. Let me kind of just plant some trees around this neighborhood. I might not even need to. May not even need to. Nice. Nice. Yeah, we're going to basically plant some trees. Kind of just around the front of this. Nothing too crazy. Just small little some trees would be good. Good enough for me. This is an amazing zoo. Those are touching. I don't like when trees touch. Unless it's, you know, it looks really good. Okay. We're gonna want to basically do something right here. As long as they don't touch, it'll be okay. Which these don't. Nice. This is about how I wanted it to look. This tree's too close, though. I mean, some of these are already too close. Like this one right here. Let me kind of get a feel. If I don't like the way it looks, I might change my mind on the spruce wood. I mean... It kind of gives it like a tree line. Yeah, it's like a tree line to look forward to. You follow the tree line down. We could put a tree right here, probably. If we play our cards right. Yeah. Stomach is bothering you? Okay. I think we want to replant and try to get trees like this one. This is an ideal tree for us. Adios? Alright. I'll be live tomorrow. I'll be playing either this or Red Dead. I have yet to decide which one I'm going to be playing out of the two, so just stay tuned. Since I'm not doing videos this week, this is going to be what I do for the week. I'll be consistent on one plane of the content, either live stream or video form. So when I return back to video form, you'll know I'm back. For now, I'll be on here just basically minding my business and building. So this tree can stay. These other ones need to go. I'm trying to achieve a certain amount of height for these trees, if that makes sense. So if it doesn't hit the certain height I'm going for, I don't want to keep them. We'll do one at a time, though. So we don't have to do this all over again. As you can see, they despawn pretty fast. So this tree is good. This tree is safe from being terminated. Let's try to do one like right here. To see if we can get one good here. I mean, yeah, that looks like it'd be okay. Let's try to do one like right here, maybe. That's a small tree. See, these are the trees we don't want to have. We want the tree to be a pretty decent size. That'll be okay, yeah. And then now we're gonna worry about. We want to line it up with the same block. So right here, possibly. I could do it here, even. Well, I did not mean I thought I had a sapling in my hand. Rookie mistake. Okay. So yeah, we want to line this up with this block. So right here would probably be the move. Yep, that's a good one. So we have 4 trees right now that look okay. Let's see if we can fit one more in the centerpiece of this one. Maybe right here even. That might be too close. Let's find out. Yeah, no, that also didn't... I mean, it grew weird, really. That's the extent of this one. It grew weird, so he's scared of it. Right size, it's just not the right. Like, it didn't grow right, in my opinion. Also didn't grow right. Let these saplings kind of go away for now. So we're right here. That'll do. Yep, that'll work. See if we can do one in this tight confined space. It's gonna be close though. No, it's too small of a tree. Too small of a tree. I placed glass on accident. Why is it giving me small trees for? You are not limited, little one. You can grow. Ooh, that worked out just good. Okay. That'll be okay. Yep. Let's do one more. Like right here, maybe? I mean, it'll work. I don't like that it's hovering over the acacia or the oak leaf. We have a tree line now, which is kind of cool. So when you look at this, you can just follow the trees back and whatnot. We could honestly plant grass through here. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Alright, that's good enough for now. Okay, so we want to continue these trees going back. I guess for the property, we want to kind of give it less of a property. So I was thinking cutting it off maybe like right here. Line it up with this 3 right here. We just take it down. We have enough space to do a pool. So it's about what we want to do for this. Now I don't know how many blocks over from. Let's see, we'll go by, I guess we'll go by this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 7, okay. I'll try to remember that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So according to this, this is about this amount of space we would need. Just take it down and connect it. Go ahead and connect this together as well. Wouldn't hurt. Same with this. Minecraft, yes. Indeed. We out here crafting. Pretty much just trying to get this to look a certain way. Let's go ahead and connect these together the best we can. And then now we wanted to go ahead and try to get these leaves to go a certain way. Yep, and that covers that property. The next one we do, we'll kind of keep the same. First we mine, then we craft. Let's Minecraft. Yes. I'm pretty much going to do another house the same size, but in the back part, when we do the road turning and whatnot. So that's the plan. There's also going to be a rich neighbor behind this guy's house eventually. Same size, basically. It's just going to be facing, the door's going to be facing that way. Yeah, it'll be just fine, pretty much. You can see the differences in sizes of houses, though. We're getting there. Still not quite where I want to be with this, though. I need to have one more tree, like, right here-ish, yeah? It needs to be a big tree. That barely passes. That barely passes in my book. Let's line it up now. That's a small tree. We get rid of it immediately. And we're going to replant. Ooh, that's fine, yeah. I can probably honestly do one more if we're lucky in this spot. Yeah, that works. And then let's try to do one here. Please be a big tree. That's not the tree we wanted, so we get rid of it. And let's try again. Make sure it's lined up, though. It needs to line up with this. Yep. Oh, that barely passes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. 6. Let's just see what this one looks like. Nope. Too small. That'll pass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's try to get 2 more if we can. That'll work. And then maybe 1 more if we're lucky. Like right here. I don't know how this is going to go though. Honestly, that works. It's not symmetrical though. But that's fine. The doors are right here. So when you walk out, this is what you would see. Let me show you what it looks like. Sunrise. Or sunset. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. That's what it looks like at noon. High noon. I got 6 exhibits done. Alright, I'll be over there here in a little bit to check them out before I get off here. It is... Oh, we have 3 minutes left, don't we? Big oof. Okay, let's just try to get these trees done really fast. No, that one does not pass. For those that are just tuning into the stream, I do apologize. We are wrapping up. I've been on here for 2 hours. I also was on here for about 2.5 hours earlier, so I put my time in today. You just gotta catch me. That tree will be okay, yep. Let's try to get... How many did we do for the front? Just 2? Yeah, let's try to get 1 more then, like right in line with the one that's already down there. So I think it's on this block. 2045, 2045, 2045. So this one. Ooh, that's gonna be a little janky, I feel like. Let's just see. I mean, it's not the tree we wanted, but we'll keep it for now. Let's try to do a couple of more. They're obviously not going to be in line. That barely passes. We'll keep it for now. Okay, that would be alright. Let's do at least 2 more. We could do 1 here, and then if we play our cards right, we can probably do 1 right here. This one needs to go. Trees are a big part of a world. If you can get nature down right, it'll look good regardless. How long did it take? How long do you think it took to build all this in total? I just added a raccoon exhibit. Ooh, I can't wait to see that, honestly. Hold on. I'm about to go over there. We are wrapping up, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be on tomorrow. I don't know what game I'll be on, though. I'll probably be on either Red Dead or this again. So it just depends. Anybody's allowed to join, so... Alright, that'll have to do. And it's surprisingly not touching the other trees. I could probably do 1 more here. If we're lucky. I could probably honestly do 1 more right here. If we're lucky. That's a small one. Yeah, but to be able to play with me on here, you have to just add my Microsoft and then be in the Discord or subscribe. I'll be doing daily shoutouts on FU7KERSON'S Survival World. So if you're on here and you want to be a part of a daily shoutout, just, I guess, do hashtag FSW for 4% Survival World in the comment section at any of my videos, and that'll enter you in. Alright, come on. Man, these trees are not doing me any good right now. I'll play on Bedrock, but it's PlayStation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. So is there a middle point to this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So according to this, the middle would be here. Which, if you look at the build, it's not, and that's fine. So now we have to build a pool back here. That'll be our next thing. We're gonna probably do a pool in this open space right here. Maybe do some farms even. Alright, let's take a look at what we've done today. We've done a lot, okay? I want to go ahead and just say this right now. When we started today, I don't even think I had this roof done. I did it off video, I'm pretty sure. So we did this, I think. No, we had, yeah, no, it's over here. We finished this today. This is about as done as it's going to be for now. Obviously, I didn't finish the windows, though, on the top layer, on these smaller sides. That's going to be something we do in the future. I'm glad I caught this from a distance. Easy fix. Looks really good, though. Let's go check out the raccoon. This is looking very good, guys. Yep, no, I'm in love with this. Got a nice tree line around. Some of these trees, like these trees on this side, are more spacious. More, you know, symmetrical. The front looks a little janky. This side has a lot of trees. The back part has a lot of trees as well. It's alright though. It'll look good at the end of the day. Let's go check out the zoo. Okay, it's over here. Alright, so we got tigers. We got lions. He's got a gorilla exhibit right here. You have to really look for the gorillas. There's one right there. The other one is right there. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And then he's got raccoons! Yes! Nico. Awesome. This looks awesome, bro. He's got a nice little raccoon exhibit. You can see the raccoons. And you can see a wild Nico in there. Nico's in there being Nico. And then he's got a, oh, this is the alligator one. Yeah, alligator one. And there's also a tortoise one right here. So in total he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now 6. Him finishing the raccoon exhibit will be the 6th exhibit of his zoo. So if y'all want to see him do 10 more animals, let me know, and I'll give him the privilege to do his 10 more animals to a piece. I don't use mods. This is basically just a behavior pack. The behavior pack for this, if you are interested, is the animal add-on behavior pack. It's what it looks like. So if you want to get this for your own world, this is the one you'd want to get. I also have, if you want to pay attention, I also have security add-on, world builder add-on. I got tree capitator add-on. When I'm in survival, I could use that to chop down trees and it gets rid of all the tree. I could do that in the future, however. I think we're about done here, Nico. I'll let you finish out your pathway here. I didn't mean to do that, sorry. I think you were trying to get rid of that. I'll be on here probably, if it's not tomorrow, guys, it'll be Tuesday. So if I'm on here tomorrow, expect Red Dead Tuesday, and then vice versa. If I'm not on here tomorrow and I'm on Red Dead tomorrow, expect this Tuesday. I think I just said that. So basically, tomorrow this, Tuesday Red Dead. Tomorrow Red Dead, Tuesday this. I hope I said that right. I'm gonna let him do a little bit more, unless he's ready to go. I think he's ready to go. So yeah, just to recap on everything that's in this area. That is Edwards WWE Arena. This is Michelle's house. Over here, somebody joined, but they didn't really finish their build, so I might have to take this down. I'm gonna give them a couple days to come back in before I do anything. You just did the layout for the Rhino exhibit? Ooh, I can't wait to see the Rhino exhibit. Will you be on here tomorrow, good sir? Because if that's the case, you could definitely do this tomorrow. If not tomorrow, Tuesday. I get on after work, so that's about roughly 7 o'clock CST, Central Standard Time. I live in the eastern states. I've been I live in Kentucky, but I live in the eastern side of the United States. I live in Kentucky. This looks very good. We honestly do need to spend some time over here and update some of these pathways. Copperhead's been slacking on taking care of the pathways and building. Alright, if you're not, it's not a big deal, Nico. Trust me, it is okay. I appreciate everybody that's hanging out with me tonight, though. I'm probably either going to do a Phasmophobia stream before I go to bed, believe it or not. You live in Kentucky, too? That's awesome. I'm either going to do a Phasmophobia stream here in about an hour and go from 8 to 10, or I'm just going to go to bed. So I'll surprise you guys if you get the notification in the Discord, because I do have a Discord. That's why I recommend that you guys join the Discord and just mute the notifications if you get tired of notifications, but I do go live and it sends notifications out. You wait to like, is that supposed to be a compliment, good sir? Homie said, TBH, I thought you looked like a Kentucky person. What's that supposed to mean, bro? What's that supposed to mean? But yeah. If I do a stream, the Discord will get notified. And then the stream will start. That's if I do a stream later. I think I want to go get something to snack on, though. So just to recap, he has left out of his animals a rhino, kangaroo, hyena, and brown bear exhibit. Those are going to be cool to look at when they're done. I'm excited for this. This is by far, if I had to like pick and choose out of the community area what my favorite thing is, not even trying to be like, you know, like trying to point fingers and pick favorites, I have to give it to Nico here. Nico's zoo is probably the coolest thing, in my opinion. Like, but they are all pretty still good. Like, this does look pretty good. Like, this is what I would build if I was, you know, maybe 11 or 12 years old. This is what I would build if I was about 11. So, but I'm not hating on those builds at all. I like the way this is looking, though. This is really for what it is. This looks pretty good. Alright, I hope you guys did enjoy. If I do stream, Discord will get notified first. So join the Discord if you're not already in there. If you don't know where the Discord is, just check the About Me page or the description to all my videos. Love you guys. I'll see you guys later. Have a great rest of your night, and I might be on later. So just pay attention to the notifications.